so sweet. Hey, Nolan. It's a beautiful day at Eagles practice at the NovaCare Complex on this Thursday.
Enjoyed my time there. You know, I'm always going to be a Tennessee Titan for sure. But, you know, going forward, I'm excited to be here, excited to be in Philly, back home, my hometown where I was born and raised at. So it's an exciting time for me right now.
I know you played a lot of different roles in Tennessee in terms of in the secondary and all that. Did they talk to you about what your role is going to be here?
Nah, I just try to come in, learn the playbook, you know, develop a relationship with the guys, and just try to come in and help as much as possible. Obviously, this team has a great culture, a winning culture, has great leadership here, and I just want to come in and earn the respect of all of my teammates by first and foremost preparing the right way, taking care of my body, and doing all those little things. So try to do whatever I can to help this team win.
You've only played for one team in the league. What's it going to be like on a different team now?
I don't know. We're about to find out. It's exciting for me. It's just, obviously it's been an adjustment. It's been a crazy, 48 hours, to travel and all that stuff, and obviously join a new team during the middle of the year. But I'm excited. God works in mysterious ways, so I'm just trusting him right now.
What have the coaches relayed what they like about your skill set that fits their defense?
Well, I mean, they really haven't went into all that. It's just more about, come in, do what you can, find a role, obviously, and just come help us win ball games. And so that's what I'm really more focused on. He didn't really talk about, how great of a player you are. Nah, it's none of that, man. It's trying to come in and help this team win.
How great of a player are you?
I mean, I wouldn't say obviously I feel like I'm a great player. But at the end of the day, it's not really about that. It's all about what I do now I'm here. I've had a great career in Tennessee, but I'm in Philadelphia. I'm a Philadelphia Eagle now. And that's what it's more about, moving forward, making plays to help this team.
Do you feel like you have a lot of gas left in the tank?
I'm about to find out. Yeah, of course I feel like that. This is my 8th season, but I feel really good. Coming off a bye week, too. So I'm definitely feeling fresh right now. So, but like I said, I'm excited to get this thing going for sure.
Joining a 6-1 team, thoughts on that?
I mean, it's great. Obviously, like I said, this team has a winning culture, great culture here, and I'm just looking to add on to that. So, yeah, man, it's definitely feels good to wake up 6-1 for sure.
Assuming you start, both safeties will be from Middle Tennessee State. Did you already know Reed, and what is your relationship with him? And
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to play with Reed in college, but obviously I kept up with him his whole career, and we actually trained together this offseason in Nashville. He lives in Nashville during the offseason. I live there as well. So we trained. We were really cool friends. So excited to be joining the secondary with him.
What do you make of his game?
About playing together?
Say it again.
You guys ever talk about playing together when you were?
No, I mean, not really. I mean, these things kind of happen pretty fast. Didn't really even think that it was going to be a possibility. But it's definitely cool to play with him now, though.
What do you make of his game?
I think he's a really great young player. Obviously, last year he's kind of came in. I think it was some injuries or something like that. Came in, made a big play against Green Bay. I think caught his first interception against Aaron Rodgers. So I don't think I picked off Aaron Rodgers yet. So that's pretty cool. But no, I think he's a really instinctual player, physical player, really smart. So I'm going to lean on him a little bit too. Obviously, trying to learn the playbook and everything. So kind of get my feet wet.
it's well documented that you moved when you were 14. What were your Philly roots like, and how close have you kept to the city since moving?
Yeah, so it's crazy. I was telling some of the guys. So my mother passed away last year, and so obviously we played Philly last year. We lost that game. But the time before that, I had to come back to bury my mother, and the 2 times before that was to bury my grandmother on my dad's side and my mother's side. So it feels good to be coming to Philly on a good note. But obviously, my entire family lives here. My siblings are still down in Atlanta, but the rest of my family, uncles, aunts, they're all up here. So obviously, everybody's super excited. I really haven't even been able to get back to all the text messages and calls and stuff like that. I'm just trying to learn this playbook right now. So eventually I'll get back to everybody else. So, but nah, man, obviously enjoy growing up in this city, and it feels like home.
And what part of Philly?
West Philly, yeah, 52nd Street.
When you look back at the years you spent growing up here, what are some of the memories that stand out? Things in the area.
Just growing up with my family. I have a big family. My mom has 7 kids. My grandmother on my dad's side, she has like 70-something grandchildren. My dad had a lot of kids. Uncles had so just growing up around a big family. The cookouts, I remember vividly being younger. Obviously watching the Eagles lose the Super Bowl a while back and being at my aunt's house and everybody storming the streets, pissed off and super upset. So vivid memories of the Eagles, and obviously the B-Dog days, Donovan McNabb and Brian Westbrook and all those guys. So obviously my whole family's an Eagles fan. So.
How'd you get the nickname the Mayor?
I just got the nickname because I went to school in Tennessee, 30 minutes outside of Nashville, Middle Tennessee State. So everybody kind of jokes like, "Hey, you're the mayor of the city" or whatever, because I'm just everybody. It's funny because most people in the community think that I'm from Nashville, from the area. So our broadcaster announcer, Micah for the Titans, he kind of just coined the word, the mayor of Murfreesboro, and it just kind of stuck with me.
Versatility has been a part of your, really a lot of your hallmarks. A lot of people say you're very versatile, and you've done that. What
allows you to be so versatile?
I just think just my skill set, number one, but a lot of versatility, man. Just being able to watch a bunch of film, take care of my body, and the training that I do. Yeah, it just comes from, I guess something that God blessed me with,
Kevin, what's it like being in the secondary now with veteran guys like Slay and Bradbury? Like, how much do you think you guys can help each other?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Obviously, I followed both of their games for a while. I was in the Senior Bowl with JB, and obviously I kept up with Slay. We have a lot of mutual friends. But it's always good to be in the veteran secondary because it's going to be easy for me as far as just the adjustment of learning new defense, kind of leaning on them, kind of seeing what they like to do here and there. The communication is going to be critical, so that's probably the biggest thing that I'm trying to catch up on is communicating with those guys and seeing what they like to do.
What kind of influence was Dawkins on your playing style?
Huge influence. I've said this multiple times. Brian Dawkins is one of the top safeties I looked up to growing up. Him, Ed Reed, and Trey Polamalu. So big influence on me. I used to, when I first started playing safety in high school, one of the first things I did was go on YouTube and look at this Weapon X video. It was like a hype video, and I was going back and forth every single game I played. I looked at that. So obviously admire his intensity and the way he played the game.
How tough was that previous, how tough was it this season, with the Titans not being successful? And how tough was it for you to go through that? And seeing that you're now in this situation now, do you feel any extra pressure or is it relief?
Nah, no pressure, no relief. Obviously, the way everything went down, kind of getting traded, obviously it's a business, and we're in the production business and the winning business, so those things happen. I don't really want to talk too much on my previous situation in Tennessee as far as the losing and stuff like that. It's just kind of unfortunate, but like I said, man, I'm happy to be here and excited to be here for sure.
Since you have such a history here, how much are you looking forward to playing in front of the fan base on a regular basis?
Oh, I'm super excited. Every time I've come here and played, obviously the crowd is electric. Seen some fights in the stands as well. But the fans are crazy in a good way, though. They support this team. So I'm excited about that. And I think we only have one more 1 o'clock or 12 o'clock game. So a lot of primetime games. So I'm excited about playing in primetime.
At the time you moved, at the time you moved, were you going to high school at that point? Were you in high school?
Yeah, no, I was going to high school, so I didn't have an opportunity to go to high school here. I went to high school down in Georgia, in Atlanta. So.
And what high school would you have gone to here?
Honestly, I would have probably went to Overbrook, honestly, because I was right off 52nd and Lancaster, so it's right up the street.
Are you tight with AJ?
Yeah, we are. Good friends. Obviously, I think it was the first call I made when everything went down. Obviously, other than, talking to my wife and everything. But I called AJ, and we kind of talked about it. So excited to come play with him. He's been a dog ever since he's been in this league. And, I was even excited when he got traded to the Eagles. So we've always kept up with each other.
to happen on this field, man. Can you feel what we about to get into? They don't respect us. They don't know about our heart, man. That thing is beating your doggone chest right now. Whatever you got today, I got to have